So shouts out to my wife. I love her so much. She got us, you guys. She got us the new phone, and we got blazing fast data on the phone. I can't really say much, but I'm telling you guys, we are like Secret Service data. How you doing? And also, I'd like you guys to know, the show just got better. Like, the show is epic now, thanks to the wife. So I want to see hundreds of thousands of comments for the wife. If you want, you could super chat and say this is for Mrs. Ash. If you want, you could super thanks and say this is for Mrs. Ash. She'll never know. I'm gonna spend it all. No, I'm gonna show my wife the super thanks and the super chats on the laptop, and she can read the comments. She's gonna read the comments, so you guys know. Every Saturday, if you guys do super chat Mrs. Hash, then I'll ask her to read the comments, and she can read and she'll say thank you to you guys. Joe Daly Sports and Framing. I got a quick thing. I'm not sure on his first name. Paul Skeens. This guy right now, he is the National League Rookie of the Year for Major League Baseball. He ends up with Livy, I forget her last name, Livy Davies, I'm going to say her name is, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. That's his girlfriend or his fiance, I think it's his girlfriend. They're in Pittsburgh. Shouts out to Cali7 as well. And now moving forward, so Paul Skeen's rookie card ends up being worth possibly millions and millions of dollars. There is a rare, one-of-a-kind, one-of-one Paul Skeens rookie card in the National League Rookie of the Year. He won it. Now, Pittsburgh Baseball, Major League Baseball Club is looking for
I need your face out of the way.
So Topps 2024, look for the Paul Skins Rookie of the Year. Please mail time me that card. They're giving 30 years of behind home plate, 30 years of season tickets for the Pittsburgh Paul Skeens baseball card. Now, there is another gentleman who's offering hundreds of thousands of dollars, a local card dealer, just like we just passed Joe Daly's here in Winnipeg. He's the most renowned sports card collectible dealer in Canada, in Winnipeg, and one of the better dudes in all of Canada to go check out. So if you're ever online, check out Joe Daly's sports collectibles and purchase something from him. Tell him WOWINFO #info sent you, and make sure you get him to subscribe to the channel, and hopefully that guy can send me some magic cards. I want a Black Lotus. If anybody has a Black Lotus out there, I would love the Black Lotus. I'll wear it, I'll put it in a card, and I will wear it on a gold chain. You guys also have to send the gold chain, and then I will put it inside of that, and I'll wear it on a live stream. No Pokemon crap for this dude, bruh. Magic cards. I'm telling y'all. You know what that Spire means? Oh yeah, you guys will have to buy the special protective case for it as well for me. I love you guys so much, eh? I know most of you know this show is just a barrel of laughs. Branched realities. So is no one talking about that? Branched realities. I don't know about you, dude. The last 3 or 4 days you come in here and you're always talking about what you're doing in the, like, where you're in a storage locker, bro. What do you do in the store? Like, do you live in there, or are you just, like, what are you always doing in a storage locker? It says, so is no one talking about that I'm in a storage room? No, bud. Nobody is, but I appreciate you. Like, thanks for coming by and telling me about your storage room. For reals, I'm kind of interested in doing storage lockers. Not me and my wife are so busy, and she doesn't want to do anything like. But I wouldn't mind doing some storage lockers and stuff like that. We're in downtown Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada right now. Home of the brave, baby. Hey, 8 Grace, let me get you a wrench. Good morning, 8 Grace. How are you, beautiful? Did you leave the chat right away, or are you still there, 8 Grace? Did you come say hello, hit the like, and leave? Oh, and here now we have this is the hater. What are you blabbing about now? Branched Realities, please bring your next thing over. Hi, 8 Grace, how you doing? How's your wife? 8 Grace, how is your daughter doing? Since I commented on your peanut video where your daughter got sick in the hospital from eating nuts. I really wanted to know. Stop complaining. Moderator, you are not a moderator. I'm putting you in a timeout. 10 seconds times 3. When you come back, say hi. I'm going to put you in another 10-second timeout and put you in the corner with the little baby. And throw you in a booster seat for your last timeout. 10 seconds. You can face me and smile at me. And if you don't smile at me, if you drool at all, you're another 10-second timeout. You understand? Got a little bit of a tree over here. This building here, actually no, it's another one we did. This is a famous building. No, not this one. The one we're coming up to soon. I did Count the Farts video that's, semi-viral. I mean, you guys watched it over 7,500 times or 18,000 times. I don't remember the number, but it's thousands and thousands of fart smells went out on that stream. You guys, look at the arch on this building. Look at the arch. This is one of the biggest arches in Canada. I bet you didn't know that. That is actually a doorway for giants, and this was a giant's home. You don't have to believe me. That was a millionaire. That was one of the giants who ruled. If you look back over time, giants were a king's best friend. You can go see the movie Gulliver's Travel with Jack Black, and look how the king befriends the giant. Look how the king uses the giant in times of war to defend or to conquer. Depending on where you lived in the world, giants played a big part in the relationship between conquering and invasion or defending. I'm not sure of the defense part, but I can guarantee you there were Alexander the Great and several others in the Library of Alexandria before it was, they say, burned down. How do you burn down stone? That's right, you incinerate it. How do you incinerate something in the ancient times? There's no such thing as ancient times. This is your first mistake. We come from a long line of, do you know the Temple of Göbekli in Peru? Obla Göbekli? They are refusing to excavate that temple that they know has the keys to the history of everything. Do you know why they're stopping all excavation? For 150 years. This is shocking. I'll tell you why. It would throw a wrench in historians' tales. In historians' stories, as it were. Moderator need jacket? God, no. Moderator is a gooby. We would never allow a gooby like moderator to have a jacket in this channel. Moderator, you go bye-byes. You go bye-byes. One day you're gone. You drooled. So this building right here is the one I'm referring to. This is the building from the Count the Farts episode. I grabbed it from the way back though. This here is look at these. So you don't really know about these, but when you see these, do you know what a missile silo is? Ah, very fast and efficient, isn't it? So these buildings represent... Do you know who Vlad the Impaler was? Do you know anything about Vlad? Well, Vlad was a man who conquered everything, and anything in his path never ventured near him, towards him, ever, not one time. Vlad the Impaler had the entire nation afraid of him. Not one person would lift a finger in his general direction. So that building represents along the lines of what Vlad the Impaler did all throughout the lands. Before you got to his kingdom, before you got to the lands of Vlad, you would see people impaled all the way down the road, the whole flippin' way. Wow, you were a good for a tour guide. Thank you. Well, hey, Grace. Basically, look at this ancient building. I come from a land that is so ancient. Look at this doorway. So all they did is frame this in. This used to have a huge wooden door. This was a building. Here's another house for giants right here. That is an ancient house. You don't have to believe me. Use your imagination, something that the gods have given you. Have you ever used your imagination to guess what's going to happen next? Do you quickly say yes? Well, that same imagination doesn't steer you wrong. Those are maternal, paternal instincts that you have within you. Water itself is been proven by science to contain memories. Our bodies consist of 66.9% water. So our bodies at any given time have memories within them. Now within that water is a chain branched DNA tree. And this tree has what we refer to as your history. What do you call that when you say your history tree? What is that called? You're
talking about like your genealogy?
Yeah, and when you look at your history of your tree, it branches out into different people.
Yeah.
Is it called your
lineage?
No. Yeah, your lineage. Yeah, very cool, eh? So within us is a power far greater than they'll ever let you know about. Far greater. Your instincts, if you trust them, you can be as powerful as I, even far greater than I. I have not completely grasped the power, for I've been fooled for so long. Took so many people who I've been fooled by glamour, by lights, and there's something called fellowship, right? A leader, a follower, and unfortunately for a while I was a follower. Now I refuse to follow anyone down any path except the path of knowledge that I uncover and I believe to be true. You all have that same opportunity and right and belief. Don't let anybody steal that from you. They'll take your power. Rastafari. There's a lot of good people. Actually, we live in Winnipeg, Manitoba. We live in the largest, what's the proper Pinay? Filipino, like how do you pronounce it properly without like being an, like how do you say it? We live in the largest Filipino population in Canada. Here in Winnipeg, there's over 165,000 Filipino people, right? So I want to thank each and every one of you for being who you are. I'll see you all on the next one. Hashman out.